What's up guys, it's Mike, the Smokin Monkey, and today we're back at the mods. Finally, I get to install my light bar that's behind me, and this guy, I picked it up actually on Boxing Day. So yeah, it has been laying around for quite a while, and it is a Rigid Industries light bar. A little bit more about this in a second. But the reason I've been waiting so long to put it on is all of my bolts around my windshield frame were seized. And I think it's a common thing. I know a lot of people that have experienced the same thing with their TJs and LJs. Basically what happens is there's a backing plate. That's what rusts and what seizes up basically. So your bolts go through your actual frame and through your actual bracket there into that backing plate, and that backing plate is what gives you that issue. So now I managed to actually get everything put on. When I got my lift kit and my oil pan done, I gave that to the mechanic and I let him fight it because I was done. I already broke a couple sockets and I did not feel like fighting with it anymore. So I said, leave it alone, let this guy do it, and he actually almost didn't get it done, but we got it on there. If you guys have been checking the build so far, we do have our bracket on there and we're ready to go. So I probably will be getting matching pods for the A-pillars at the bottom of the windshield, but across the top of the windshield we'll be doing this guy, the 50-inch. And this is a rigid Radiance, which means it has a backlight. So you can see here this one is off and on this side it is on. Basically you get the choice of a white backlight, blue, red, green, or amber. And I went with, you guessed it, the green. So we're gonna have a green backlight on this guy. So that is why on our wiring harness, which is also Rigid Industries, and it also is not cheap, a $79.99 or $78.99, sorry. But I know that at least it's made to go with this light bar. Everything, all the wiring is rated for it. It comes with the dual trigger, which is why I went with this wiring harness and not a cheaper one. So you get two switches. One is for the backlight and one is for your main light. And the backlight basically, I'll show you guys obviously when I get it in, but it's just a backlighting, so it gives you kind of like a glow during the daylight or during road use or whatever it may be. And whenever you need the actual big light, you can go and flip on the actual pods, or the white LEDs, I should say. So here it is, and it is quite beefy. It is quite lengthy. This thing is 50 inches, and you can see there it's got the exposed board right in the back, and it also has backlighting on this section and on that step down section there. So it should be awesome. I cannot wait to see how it looks. And you've got the fins along the back, so hopefully it helps with the heat dispersion. But right now, first things first, I've already measured everything up. And a quick note for you guys that are trying to do light bars. These are marketed as 50-inch light bars, but from mounting point to mounting point, it is 51 inches. So just so that you guys are aware of that, make sure you guys look at the mounting point size, because even if you do go to grab a 50-inch light bar, it could have a different mounting size than 50 inches. And vice versa for whatever, 20-inch, 30-inch, and so on and so forth. So let's run down to the Jeep. Let's go, let's wire everything up, and then I'll grab the light bar, I'll throw the light bar in, we'll finish up the last few wires, and we'll be good to go. I'll find somewhere nice and dark. Hopefully there's somewhere to test it. I'm thinking maybe like a soccer field or a field somewhere where I could park at the edge and there's no lights there, because the street lights are kind of ruin the effect or ruin the test. So hopefully we can find like a soccer field or baseball diamond or something, but I don't think it'll be too hard. I should be able to find something somewhere. And yeah, so let's go down there and let's start wiring it up. Well, so far so good. Let me turn off this thing because it looks like the sun. And we've got all our switches in. This one is for my fogs. So I'll have my fogs here. Then we will have our light bar and the backlight for the light bar, which will be green backlit. I put a green switch. And for all the green lights, I switched them to green switches as well. And that's for the grill and for the underlighting. So, took care of all the red switches, switched them to green for every light that is green on the vehicle. Now we have a green switch. And these two don't have power to them yet because I still gotta wire this guy up. So this will be our lead over here. That'll go to our light bar. And now I just gotta mount the light bar. I'll connect the positive and negative and we're ready to rock and roll. But the only other thing, I drilled out a extra hole here because I wanted to go backlight, regular light, and the fog lights over here. But the issue is right here, there is a mounting rail. So right around here, that's where the screw mounts in. And unfortunately, I didn't take that into account. What I did was I used the existing holes because there was already 2 screw holes here for a switch, if you guys remember. But it looked kind of ugly, so I replaced it with a rocker switch. And this, I didn't really take into account that it wouldn't let the wires through. So I did put a switch in here just so it doesn't have an empty hole. But the wires wouldn't fit. This just barely fits in there against that panel or that bar. So now, let's go grab the light bar and let's mount her up. Unfortunately, I won't be able to open the hood like this anymore. Maybe I'll get a limiting strap or something so it doesn't crash into the light bar. I'm sure if I'm careful enough, it should be okay. But I don't know, we'll see. Let me know what you guys do for guys that have light bars on their TJs. Do you guys open up your hood all the way, or do you kind of just let it lean on the support stick, or what do you guys do? Because I'm thinking maybe some kind of a limiting strap, just so it kind of hangs just off of there. But we'll see.
Yeah. It's time to go and be the man of the house. If the money coming in, then the money going out. When shit hit the fan and the truth come about, can you handle that pressure or get swabbed by the doubt? It ain't about no gold, it ain't about no diamonds. It's about who do you love? Do you put the time in, forgetting everything I'm told? Too focused on grinding, yeah mama I know. Let me get you to retirement. You know I got your back, yeah I promise I'ma make it off these raps. I'm sorry for the arguments and noise fighting back. A few humbling days made me go and realize that I put my heart all in this track. Dear mama, I got you, no matter how life goes. I handle all the blows. I learn from all the no's. Dear mama, I got you, no matter how life goes. I handle all the blows. I learn from...
Well, it's mounted, it's on there, and it is not tight. I still need to tighten it up because I need to go outside and aim it. As you guys can probably tell, the Jeep is on a bit of an angle here. It's not perfectly level. So I am gonna go outside somewhere where it is level, and that way I can aim it a little bit better, because I know that aiming my headlights here against the wall and aiming these lights here against the wall is a little bit tricky. So I don't want to do that to this, because it does come with nylon lock nuts, and once I tighten those down, that's pretty much it. Unless I go get some new lock nuts, I'm not really going to be backing them off and all of that. So I kind of want to do it once and get it done. So I will show you guys what it looks like as soon as we get outside, but I did test it out and it looks great. So I tucked the wire in right along here and in through that little, there's like a gap in between your fender there, and then right up and through here. Now I do want to do something to clean this whole area up a little bit, but for now it'll have to do. Eventually I might run it a little bit different, but it does run behind the bracket here, down along the front, and yeah, so I might just wire tie this in better, maybe get some loom or something, but I will take care of that. But for now, it looks pretty good. And one more thing quickly before we actually head out. I got that third brake light, that new bulb, and I got some new wipers. So let's go throw on those wipers really quick. Should take about 2 seconds and get that bulb in. All finished. Took about like 30 seconds each, and these things are honestly hilarious. They're like the size of my foot. Yeah. They are pretty damn small. So it is what it is. I know you can get bigger ones on there, but they do the job and I really don't mind. So let's go, let's hop in. All that we have left is to aim and test out the light bar. So let's go get that done and let's see how bright it is. And I did just test it out. It is bright as hell. It looks great. I can't wait to show you guys, but I want you guys to get the full effect. So we're gonna go outside because it is dark out there now. It is night, and it's gonna look awesome. And the green back glow, you guys are gonna love it, I hope. And it is so bright. 23,000 lumens this thing is rated at. It runs at just around, I believe, 290, just under 300 watts, but I will be getting matching pods for here. So this one I'm planning to aim pretty much straight ahead, and then the pods I'm gonna get for the angles or for the sides here. And I'm not sure, I might get myself 2 pods, one pointing at the angle, one pointing more at the side, but we'll see. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what kind of setup you guys are running on yours. But I think I have enough room here to run 2 pods. We'll see. Probably gonna get the matching ones with the green back glow. But for now, let's go and let's test this one out. And here we are. I found a nice spot that we could actually go out and test it. Now, here is the light. And you can see it makes a pretty big difference. I can see pretty far actually, I'm surprised. But 23,000 lumens is 23,000 lumens, so yeah, what did I expect? But it's pretty damn dark out here, and let me hop out for you guys. Sorry if it's a little loud, I'm by the highway and it's windy, but there you have it. Now, I don't know if the camera picks it up that well, but I can see all the way to the end of this. I can see those little pine trees, and I'll drive over there so you guys know what I'm talking about. But I can see pretty far with this, and it's pretty damn nice. I'm surprised. I'm really happy with it. I think I aimed it pretty well. I didn't aim it directly straight. I aimed it so that it kind of catches half the horizon and half of the actual road at the end of its limits, so it gives me basically as far of a reach as it can get. And it also has that green backlight, so let me show you guys that real quick. Not too bad. Now when we throw on all of our green lights, I think it ties in pretty well. And you can run both the green and the white at the same time. I've got just the bar on, no headlights or anything else, because if I turn those on, you can see it doesn't really make too much of a difference, but I guess we can turn them on for now. Now let's go for a little bit of a drive in here. This is kind of like a field off-road parking kind of area. I don't know, it's kind of overgrown. I think it's just an abandoned parking lot, but we'll go for a cruise and I'll show you guys just how bright this thing is. And those are the pine trees that I was talking about. So yeah, they're all the way across the street over there in that other building. But it gives you a nice amount of light on the sides here as well. Not bad. And it looks like we're out of luck and I gotta turn around right here. So that's what we shall do. All right, we made it out, and I actually had to reverse like that entire thing. Kind of ridiculous, but yeah, we got her done. That's also why I want to get that reverse light, so that when I have to do stupid stuff like that, I can actually reverse out of there, because it was pretty nuts over there. It started getting swampy, but here we are at the beginning of this parking lot field swamp thing. So let's see exactly how much light we get. Damn, that's pretty good. So I don't know how well it shows up on camera, but I can see pretty well the whole field. Well, now that we have tested the light, it works great. I would say that it is really good. I'm surprised at how well it does actually work. Yeah, I'm really happy with it. I would say that it exceeds my expectations by far. So now let's head out of here before we get pulled over or we get in shit for driving around in this spot, because I'm not sure if we're supposed to be in here. All right, now we're glowing like a spaceship. Got the green glow going everywhere. And the green switches are looking awesome. So happy I did those. Now, let's get rolling. Let's get out of here. Well, we got the light bar aimed. We got it installed. All the switches switched over to green. The brake light and all the wipers. I'd call that a good day. Honestly, more than I thought I'd get done today, but it's done. So time to actually finish this video, go edit it, and post it for you guys. But let me know what you guys think of this light bar. Honestly, I love the way it looks. I think it has an awesome green back glow. I like that it has that option. It gives you a little bit more than just a regular light bar. And it is super bright. That 23,000 lumens is nuts. It's like a day maker. It honestly, I don't think I'll need the pods, but we'll get them just because. We will get the pods though, so we can get it more for the sides and for the angles. But for now, I think that we will be in business, and I don't think we'll be getting lost anytime soon. At least not because we can't see where we're going. So guys, I think that's gonna about wrap it up. If you guys are still here this late in the video, thank you guys. Drop me a like, drop me a comment. Let me know what you guys enjoyed about the video. Let me know what you guys want to see next on the Jeep. And stay tuned, because I've got a few more mods planned. And well, I've got a lot more mods planned, but I've got a few more mods that are coming up soon. And I've also got a few trails that I want to hit up real soon. So definitely hope to see you guys in those videos. So if you're new around here, jump down there, hit that subscribe button. And until next time, guys, ride safe out there. Peace.